Hello dear friends, I'm going to present my class how to use Edmodo to flip your class. In the presentation, in the first part, I introduced a wellness check. I began with the wellness check, the Edmodo image, and I attached the agenda, which I could show you, but I think it takes a longer time. I'll go back. So in the first part I will present my fellow educators the agenda, that is the audience are the teachers at my school, how long it's going to take, what pedagogy features will be revealed, and what are the outcomes, understand an application of Edmodo features, and understand an application of flipped class method. Okay, so this is in the first part, in the presentation. Then I made some small groups. I begin with review of pedagogical resources of flipped classroom. So this is a presentation about flipped classroom. I can show it to you, but again they are large materials and I don't know what is a flipped classroom, definitions, etc, etc. Also in this part I have the netiquette guide, which is most imperious, also to be presented to our fellow educators, and then a short material about our projects, how we worked online with this method. And then I will present a Kahoot game, taking the features of the flipped classroom, so that our students, that is our fellow educators, could improve their knowledge about the method. And at the end of each small group, I submitted an assignment to study all materials and turn in as done. The next small group is materials from flipped classes. I showed them, or I will show them, how we worked. This is a model that we already worked on. We have some lecture videos that we made to present the content. There are plenty of them to present the content of flipped classroom, of our classroom beforehand, before going to school or before the inline work. Okay, then I'll go on faster. We have here videos of students watching these lectures, because we ask them to give us a proof that they have watched. Okay, I'll go faster. Then we have some digital games that we will use in inline class, either physical at school or digital during COVID, as we did. We have plenty of subjects, plenty of games that we will use during inline work or asynchronously, so that students can enhance their skills about the topic. Also, students can create digital games so that they can apply their knowledge of the content better. Here my students created Kahoots about and cram games about the story Danny the Champion of the World. Okay. And also another material, photos of live classes. This time the live classes were online, but everybody held them, and while on these classes we went on higher on Bloom's taxonomy with higher skills, developing higher skills. Okay, I'll go faster. And again, the homework. Then I have a small group in which I will show my fellow educators how to create an Edmodo class and other features, and again to submit it as done. The next one is a model of flipped classroom on the topic of climate change. This is like an example to be followed. So here we begin with our common product. An example, flipped lesson plan with mixed school teams. Okay, I'll go back because we don't have much time. Then we have the tasks grouped for each team. Here is very interesting because we are grouped into teams, so each team has a certain task to do. The parts of the flipped classroom: before class, in class, post class. I think this is most important. Before class, we have to do video lectures or other lectures, but here a video lecture about climate and climate change. Also before class, we had to make a quiz. Another team had to make a quiz about this video lecture, using quizzes in this particular case. And while in class, we had live lessons organized by Zoom, but I was in charge of this, and I used Skype for synchronous teaching. And we discussed and presented all our work so far. And post-class activity, students created a presentation collaboratively about the solutions, what can be done to prevent climate change, with their ideas by another team. Indeed. And everybody enjoyed that. I'll go back. And in order I can present you. Yeah, that was the tasks, the product of team 1. I hope it opens. It's a presentation made collaboratively. Again, it's very beautiful, but we don't have much time. It has been done collaboratively. Okay. After the presentation, the quiz was done. Upon the video lecture, it's a quiz is staying with the climate change topic. This is the live game. Also done collaboratively. And the in-class work, the Skype online live classes, which was very, very, very productive, but I don't have much time to. Okay, and the product of team 4, presentation about the solutions and proposals how to solve these problems, also done collaboratively. A very nice presentation again. Also made by a mixed team with mixed schools. Okay, I'll go faster. And at the end of the small group of the tasks, I asked them to turn in as done, because they have watched, they have studied all the materials. And finally, I went to our final product. We gathered all these materials into a book creator. Okay, it's very beautiful. Of product 1, 2, the steps that had to be followed, the tasks. You have here we gave badges to each team, and here we have the QR of the book. Okay. The actual Kahoot game, I also assigned it as a challenge, or during the training I will assign it as a challenge, so that we can develop the knowledge about such methodology. It's very nice to be like students again. I asked them to play this Kahoot as challenge and to submit as a screenshot with their results. And finally, certification in this small group. I made a nice certificate for our students, and congratulations, you have successfully achieved the training of using Edmodo for flipped classroom. I made it with poster on my wall, and I left them two options, either to edit on the link or to download it and edit with Photoshop, etc. Okay. But I also made a, not in the certification, I also made a quiz using just with 3 questions, just to perceive the feedback of the course. Of course, there are no certificates called, it's assigned to group certification. Okay, so this is my class. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy it.